So returning again to problems, we've seen in the last recording about how it's really important to get the date of the recording of the particular problem matching up with the date of the session that that problem was recorded in. Now let's look at what happens once we get that right the first time and we come on to this session here on the 31st of March. So my client comes in for the appointment and I'm going to use an iPad with my client in the actual session. So I open up Pragmatic Tracker on the iPad and I open Client Questionnaire and I hand my iPad over to the client. The client can then fill in the questionnaires as they appear. Now you'll see it starts off first of all with the ORS. The ORS is the measure that I'm using session by session with this client. So my client fills in the items on the ORS, ticking their way through. But then it rolls on automatically onto the problems that the client reported last week. So it is only at that very first appointment that I, as the therapist, have got to make sure that I get that measure built and established. But then it becomes just another measure, the problems measure, that the client can now report on and score, just along with any other measures that are used as well. So in this case, poor sleep, waking in the middle of the night, how troublesome is that? And then angry outbursts, how troublesome is that? And so it gets scored in that normal way, and of course the client is forced out of the system once they've completed filling in the measures.